If you will notice, whenever you go to Bibliotech, you can actually use the following link, http://bearbibliotech.org/. The Bear County Bibliotech was actually the first digital library that was available here in the United States. It is a fantastic resource. We do have a partnership with them, which enables you as a student to be able to create a Bear County Bibliotech account utilizing the school as your basic home address. So even if you live off base and you live in Wilson County or you live in Comal County, you too can go ahead and create this legally. When you go to the homepage, you will see right up here, there is a place where it says register for Bibliotech. You want to click that drop down. The homepage does change fairly regularly, so you're going to see two different versions of that homepage here. Again, if it doesn't have that, then you want to click start here, or you can click here where it says login or register. You just kind of have to look around on the page to see exactly where it is at that moment. Once you do, this page stays very, very much the same no matter what. You want to utilize where it says click here to register for a Bibliotech library card. This is an all online piece. And you'll notice you get a drop down. In compliance with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and Bibliotech policy, you have to be 16 or older in order to complete this registration. And you can click OK. If you are not 16 or older, you can come speak with us and you can fill out a form. Although since we have a partnership under our school's agreement with our materials, we can actually have you go ahead and fill this out. It'll only give you access to that children's section in that case. For this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to click OK if you are 16 or older. And once we do that, you're going to come up with something that looks very similar to this. You're going to select your branch. And we want to click Joint Base San Antonio. We'll enter the postal code, which is 78234 here for Fort Sam Houston. And then it's going to say select your city. You want to select JBSA FSH, Texas. That's going to get you to where you connect to the one through our accounts. Then you're going to fill out a form. You have to fill out all of this stuff. You're going to be registered a barcode or username. Notice up here it says pack reg and it has a number. You're going to get something like that. This is going to give you instant access to the Bibliotech's collections and resources using that barcode. So when you do this, you're going to go ahead and fill this out appropriately. Go ahead and give them your address. Again, if you do not live on Fort Sam Houston, or if you, especially if you live in a non-Bear County area, you want to use our school address for address in this case. Once you've filled that out, then you can go to My Preferences. Your preference for receiving library notice, most people it's going to be an email address. Some people may want to choose a text message or an e-receipt. That's up to you. You get to choose your language, whether it's English or Spanish. And if you're doing text message, they're going to ask for a carrier just to know who they're sending to. If you are doing a library notice and email address, I would suggest you use a non-school one. That way you can make sure it's not blocked. It shouldn't be blocked. We've tried to whitelist those, but it would be better to go ahead and do it without that. There is additional information here. They can have a parent, guardian information, or military. The piece I want you to make sure you do is this Bibliotech EDU schools piece. Right here, it's going to give you the option to do a drop-down menu, and you are going to be able to choose Fort Sam Houston or Robert G. Cole. Here, as far as logon information, you get to choose your own password. It should be alphanumeric and has no special characters. They do every so often change that, so double check that whenever you put it in. Make sure you write down your password. We don't have access to that here. You have to go through hoops to get that done. So I would suggest that you make sure that you have that password somewhere and you write it down. Once you are through, you are going to click submit right here. And you're going to come up with a screen that looks like this. It says, thank you for completing the registration. You get a temporary digital barcode and it says PAC REG and it has an actual number there. Write this down somewhere because that is going to be part of your access for this account. So the two things you need to have written down, this PAC reg number, and actually write PAC reg in front of it because you will have to do that, and then whatever that number is, and then write down your password. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and click here to log on to your account. And you're going to come up with a login screen. This login screen is going to look the same every time you go here and you go to log into an account. You're going to put in your PAC reg number. See, here I would have done it. We have whited out our particular piece. And then we've decided to start putting in our password. Once we're done, we can log in and we now have that access. If you choose and you are a student here at Cole, you may go to ClassLink and we can actually put your information in there as well. There is an option to add to ClassLink the app, and then so it will automate it. You can go ahead and talk to me later if you need that information. I'll be glad to help you out. Have a great afternoon and let me know if you need any help.